There are many forms of therapy for children with special needs. One such program has shown a lot of promise for children on the autism spectrum. It's a therapeutic riding program called Horseability. Among its goals, to help children become more social and more independent. Jodi Goldberg has our story.
I ride all by myself.
An accomplishment Joe Penzel of Huntington has been doing since he was only 5 years old. Joe, who's now 20, has been living with autism, which affects his social and communication skills. But despite that, Joe is set to graduate from Huntington High School this year.
All right, Joe, we're going to count to 3 and ask him to halt.
1, 2, 3.
Joe has grown from someone who was literally helpless and no one even knew if he could ever even go to public school at all, to someone who's really become quite accomplished in many ways.
Fred has been taking Joe to therapeutic riding lessons most of his life. As a proud father, he's watched his son grow in so many ways.
Perfect, Joe.
Joe's mother, Wendy, says it's become a part of his everyday life.
Joe really looks forward to riding. It's part of his routine. People with autism tend to be very rule and calendar driven, and this is always on his calendar and he always looks forward to it.
Joe's parents have hopped onto the saddle as well. For the past few years, they too have been riding horses as a way of making it more of a family outing and keeping Joe company while in the ring.
Well, we had been watching him for about 10 years and we decided that before we get too old that we would really like to give it a try. What we didn't realize was that he made it look very easy. So riding is not as easy as it looks, but it's opened up a world for us and we really, really enjoyed it.
Good job. Keep going. How many posts?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's no ordinary horseback rider. Joe has achieved many accomplishments and won numerous ribbons.
Is it a really fun show to go to?
Yeah.
So can you tell me how fun it is? Tell me. It's fun.
It's fun.
To go.
It's fun to go to Hampton Classic.
Katie McGowan has been working with Joe since he started riding. She has seen him grow as both a rider and a person.
Terrific. Wait, eyes up. Keep looking where you're going.
I started working with Joe when he first came to Horseability. He's had many wonderful instructors that have worked with him and have brought him along and have trained with him to bring him to be able to walk, to trot, to canter, and even jump. It's amazing.
Horseability started 20 years ago with just one horse and a handful of volunteers. Since then, it's a place that's grown into quite the horse of a different color.
When I first started Horseability, it was amazing to see how horses and people, putting them together, the miracles that would occur. And it was something that I just showed up every day for work and at a part-time basis, and then continued to see that the community really needed a full-time therapeutic riding program here on Long Island.
Now with 17 horses, more than 300 volunteers, servicing nearly 200 families living with autism. Impressive numbers to say the least, but each and every one who saddles up gets individual one-on-one attention from the staff at Horseability.
You can let your feet hang long, but keep walking, okay?
I don't think he's ever so focused and attentive as when he's riding a horse, because you really have to be in the moment. You can't let your mind wander when you're riding a horse, so it's been wonderful for him.
And the future is looking bright for Joe. He started a part-time job at an apparel design company in Port Washington, and he'll work full-time there when he graduates.
Way to go, Joe. That was Jodi Goldberg with our story. To find out more about Horseability, please go to our website, fios1newsli.com. You'll find more on that, plus links to other therapeutic programs. Up next, many people with autism, when they reach adulthood, find themselves without the chance to work. Now, one Long Island business is trying to change that. When we come back, we'll take you there. You're watching Autism Every Day.